should charge this camera before I leave. But yeah, as you can tell, I am glam. I'm actually not wearing this dress today. I'm going to wear a very different dress, but I'm wearing this now because I'm going to head on over and pick up a couple things before we have to leave. But that being said, okay, take a minute. Today is the High Strung Free Dance movie premiere, and I'm so excited for it. Like, you guys are going to see, it's going to be super cool. But yeah, no, this has been such a journey, and the craziest thing is, like, the first movie I strung came out, I was ending my first year in LA in college, and I just remember feeling so amazed. Like, to this day, I'd say that premiere is still my favorite event I've gone to out of like all of these, just for like filming and stuff, because it felt so like I was really here. And I think the wildest part is, you guys have seen my journey, you guys know that when I started I was just so amazed, and I remember I wasn't so amazed at the fact that like it was happening. I was more amazed at like, how am I here, how am I in the room, like how is this happening right now and I'm actually a part of it. Like, it didn't feel real to me because I didn't really know the entertainment world, and I wasn't really, like, everything felt so temporary before. And I think what's really cool is right now it's my life. Like, this is what I do, but I've grown so much since that first movie came out, and so much has happened, and I'm just so thankful that, yeah, like, this has been such a wonderful journey. So this is kind of like a really bigger deal that I think it's a big deal to begin with, and it just gets amplified because of like how much has really happened. So yeah, a very, very quick summary recap. Ava invited me to film the interviews for the movie the first time when it came out, and we went to a private screening of it in Beverly Hills, I think. Yeah, it was at Beverly Hills, and it was so cool. And then I remember watching it, and that was the first time I was watching a movie and being like, I'm about to literally meet everybody who's a part of this. And that was weird. Like, that's such a weird thing. And then a little while after, there was like a press day, which was really wild, and then there was like the actual premiere. And when we watched it for the premiere, it was weird because I was like, kind of like one of the first times that I'd watched it with like everybody in the room, and I already kind of knew because I'd seen it before, but it was so wild, like the experience. It was at the Chinese Theater in Hollywood, which was one of the, you know, first touristy things I ever did when I visited LA, so that was really cool. And it just felt so real for all of that to happen, and then to like be there was crazy. There's actually an interview, I'm gonna link it, where I'm just like freaking out. So yeah, I'll definitely link that. That was a good time. But yeah, that was just such a wild experience. And then like when the next movie was about to like start up, that was when like that was my first like big movie audition that I submitted a tape for, and it was not the best tape. I'll admit, like, me trying to, but like I spent so much time, I'm proud of it. Like, I like had to learn this entire dance routine, and I'm not technically a professional dancer. I do love to dance, and I have some dance background, but I'm not a professional dancer. So to be able to dedicate so much time and go to the dance studio at school and film and like prep that, like that was a lot, but it was such a cool experience. And then like to actually like go on set in New York City and like be a part of it a little bit there and film some behind the scenes, that was wild. That was actually one of the coolest trips ever. Like, that was so cool. And then like when there was like the screening of it for this movie in Beverly Hills at a different location a little while ago, that was wild because I remember I had to like get back for a test that I was so scared of, but I was so excited to be able to watch it and see that, like, yeah, like it's so good. And the fact that you can actually see like my family and I like walking around New York City, and it's surreal, it's wild, it's such a weird experience, but it's so cool. And now it's the actual premiere day. I've been actually recently contacting a lot of theaters all over the country to promote, not the theaters, but like the dance schools close to the theaters. So it's been such a wild experience. I'm so thankful that I got in to be a part of it. The fact that this is happening later, it's at the ArcLight, which is a really cool dome theater out in Hollywood, which is so cool. Yeah, the fact that this is happening today, like I feel like I've been waiting for this for a while, and I'm a little anxious and nervous almost. Like, I don't know why, I just am. And it's just so cool that this has all happened, and it's such a good movie and it's so inspiring, and I just think that this is going to be such an amazing event. So that being said, I'm going to charge this camera, head it over, pick up stuff, get fully ready because I only got partially ready, and head on over, and it's going to be so cool. Like, I can't believe it. Like, this is so wild. And the coolest thing is, like, it comes out like in theaters like now. Like, you guys can go see it. It premiered in New York City a couple days ago, so like that's just, it's wild. It was in Italy I think like a year ago, which is wild too. So like, what the heck, like what, like this is just so insane. And just to know that I'm a part of this, and like this has been like the first project and film that I've seen like the whole process with, so I've learned so much just from this experience alone. And like, I think it's wild to think back to like me freshman year, just like starting and like filming a few of the interviews early on, to like me now. Like, there's been so much growth and so much, like it's insane to be able to see how a feature film comes together in like this professionalism and like just this whole journey. It's been so cool. So I need to talk about that. But I also need to charge my camera because this poor buddy, like I need this to be alive and like just kicking it later. Like, this needs to be good. So I'm going to charge my camera and carry on. But yeah, I'm so excited. Like, this is so cool. Like, I can't. I was gonna wear a different dress, but then I changed my mind because I like wasn't really feeling it. Tested photos to my mom, was like, okay, seriously, which one? And she's like, yeah, use this one. So I was like, okay, cool. So changing my dress plan, but that's totally cool. Like, I'm very, very excited. Okay, I'm gonna say that like 50 million times today, okay? It's so cool. Like, yeah. Okay, the lighting's atrocious. Yeah, sitting there. I think they might have moved.
I don't know.
I'm not sure.
They moved.
This is awkward. I really hope that
I have no
come back
idea.
awkwardly.
How long ago did they?
We made it. We're at the premiere.
Yeah. I'm free dance.
So excited. This is wild. Well done.
Why is that a bad thing?
No, that's the best. But yeah, this is so wild.
Yeah,
like,
I haven't know when you're in it. She's in the
I will literally just be like every single time.
Stop being shady.
You kind of know. It was so fun, and now this is wild. It feels like intense, but it's just there's so many people in this room right now, and it's just, oh my, I'm so excited. Okay, so we just watched the movie. I'm gonna vlog this. Hey! So what are your thoughts? Because you haven't seen it before, and I'm freaking out for you.
I
freaking out for me too.
Very, very much. Very good, creative, intricate storyline. I'm biased, I have to say, like, the first one better, but it's only because it's nostalgic for me.
Okay, that's
like,
fair.
It's not necessarily the movie itself, it's the memories.
So
just because I had a lot more memories with the first one.
Okay.
But I love the second one, I just wasn't as involved.
They're both great.
Yeah.
Honestly, it was wild.
Your outfit
I was like
great the first time.
crying.
You got a jean jacket, didn't you?
Oh, I know.
That's right. He's saying the first premiere.
Wait. No, I saw it twice. Yeah, I saw it.
Yeah, you saw it. Did you go to the very first time?
Okay.
And then I saw the second time with Gabby, Haley,
At the premiere.
Gotcha.
Wait, is it a book?
Anyway, I'll talk more about it later because there's not enough time about
Wait, this is funny. He said he saw little kids
That's why I'm confused by these,
with
like,
VIP wristbands, but we're going to a bar.
Well, they asked us how old we were.
Yeah,
I don't think that was just out of curiosity.
but there was like
I don't know. Right. Anyway, we're heading on over to the after party, and I'm really excited. Okay, we're heading in the wrong direction apparently.
Can we just take a moment and appreciate how he walks?
and then
I talked about how genuinely shook I am. So we're at the after party.
And why is it special? I mean, it's special for many reasons, but why is it special?
Well, yeah. We couldn't drink last time because we were newbies.
I was 19. And
yeah, I was 18, yeah. So, look at you being older. Again, we're the same age for like 2 seconds and then you had to have a birthday.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I was, you know, actually I should have not been born until December.
Right.
Because I was 7 weeks premature.
Really? I was like,
that's why I'm so
late because
small.
I was supposed to be on the 4th of July.
So we're like,
I got that field day instead. It's okay. But no,
you wanted to
seriously,
sleep
that's fine.
in.
Exactly. See, I told you this story. yeah, no, we're here. It's wild.
And why is the lighting so good on that camera? It's not good here.
Because this camera's just great. I'm a big fan. Okay.
I'm gonna get in this light.
Not like when you make
Got it.
Oh my god, real TMZ moment. Guys. Also, this place is so cute. And the after party was great. It's like 12:21 because I never mark what time it is and then I'm always curious. But it was so much fun and I'm freaking out. How are you feeling?
Great, but I'm
I feel that spiritual.
and I have a big party tomorrow.
I'm sleeping in tomorrow, so we're doing great. And then picking up my life is insane.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh my god, real.
I'm sleeping in, but I love the TMZ.
The TMZ life. This is
Have you heard of an outlet? It's called You Got Razzed. Like paparazzi, like raw razzed, and it's like You Got Razzed.
I've never heard of that, but that sounds fantastic. Wait, or there's always like the Hollywood. By far, this is the most aesthetic parking possible for the Home Depot. Yeah, I'm looking at the Hollywood sign in the Getty right now, which is actually kind of wild. Like, this is great. It's like additional upper parking. Anyway, long story short, I'm in desperate need of a bathroom, and this is the only place I knew that was in this area that was close enough to, you know, decent parking. So I was like, whatever, we're going, and it was really close, so I'm gonna run to the bathroom here. That's literally all I'm doing. And then I get to head on back. I tried to call the client for tomorrow and they hung up on me, so I don't know if I got the right number because it just seemed weird. Like they should have known that they were expecting me, so that's weird. I picked up my stuff for tomorrow's party and I do have to pick up a speaker and frantically search my car beforehand to see if I have it because I misplaced my speaker that I use for my princess parties and it's a problem. Because, you know, I need to be able to play my music to sing along to for the sing along story time. So, important. Also, I'm still, like, freaking out. Like, it feels like I'm in another world. Like, I'm not kidding. Like, I feel like I'm in a parallel universe or something. Because yesterday was so amazing. And I was, like, just amazed. Like, I feel so good about life and excitement. And I don't know, like, I thought I was going to be so sad because I felt like it was all going to be ending, but I don't feel that. I feel so happy and so thankful that all of this has happened, and I'm really excited to see what happens next because I don't think it's the end. I don't. Like, I 100% believe there's so much more to come, and I'm just, like, in love with my life and the things I do, and just, like, all of this. It's wild. So, yeah, I need to use the bathroom, so I'm going to do that. But I just need to take a minute because this is the most gorgeous Home Depot parking I've seen in my life. Like, it's not so much the actual parking that's great, it's just the view. Like, what? Anyway, LA's great. I feel peachy keen. Everything's great, and yeah, that's my update. Okay, yeah, so I'm Ariel, and I had an amazing birthday party this morning. It was pretty fun. Actually, I woke up this morning to a very cool excitement of the century, really. I've filmed a Disney Channel promo for Descendants, which is wild. You guys may or may not know. I honestly, like, I filmed through the entire thing, but I'm not sure what I'm allowed or not allowed to post, and I was going to check after the release, so now I can check. But yeah, no, it was such a wild experience, and to, like, really have a Disney day is amazing. But yeah, it was so cool, and waking up and seeing, like, like me in a Disney promo is wild, and it was so much fun. It was so cool, and I definitely shared it around, and everyone's like so happy for me and so excited about it, and it's just the best. Like, I feel like I'm on cloud 9, okay? Like, the last several days have just been so wonderful. There's been so much. Like, the music video with JoJo actually came out, and I was a part of that, and it was just like, it's so wild to, like, be a part of these sorts of things and have them come out and be excited about it. Like, I don't even feel like I'm on the same planet anymore. Like, I'm not kidding. Like, I don't know what it is lately, but I feel so, like, in another world. Like, this is amazing. I have inner peace. And you guys know I'm usually internal screaming and it's like chaos, but it's like frantic inside. But right now I'm so at peace and I'm so happy, and I know I'm doing the right thing in the right place. It is just, oh my gosh, it's wonderful. It's so cool. And also I should mention that when I was walking around Trader Joe's really quick, I got a lot of looks. There, a couple girls want to take a photo, and it was just so sweet. Everyone's like, you're adorable, and I'm like, thanks. And it was just so cool. Like, the attention you get is just next level, okay? Like, I love that. I love bringing so much happiness and smiles and just so much like joy into people's lives and like magic. Like, that's so cool, and everyone was so excited to see me, and it was awesome. And yeah, like, I can't believe my life is what it is, and lately it's just incredible, and I know it's only getting more incredible as time goes on, and that's just amazing in its own way, and I'm just so thankful, and oh, I'm feeling great. Okay, cool. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Ava.
Okay.
Happy birthday to you.
I know you don't have a knife for that. Where are you?
Okay, nobody's thrilled with this angle, but we're going with it. Long story short, yeah, I just celebrated Ava's birthday party, which was really fun, met new people, so that's pretty cool. And yeah, I just need to document something, and yes, for starters, my makeup and my hair today is actually pretty good. Also, the party this morning was really great, and I woke up this morning to realize that I was going to sleep in, but then I decided not to because the Disney ad got released, and I'm so excited. Like, it's been such a relatively hard secret to keep. Like, obviously I told like my family and I told some friends, but like I really didn't say anything, especially online, because I couldn't. But no, it was amazing. It was so cool being a part of that. I'm so thankful that I did, and it was such a magical experience. Like, it was the best. So here's to really hoping that I have more amazing opportunities like that in the future, because that was so wild. Like, such a dream come true, and it turned out amazing. Like, I love how it turned out. Like, it's so cool, and I'm just like watching it. Like, it is weird like watching it, be like, wait, that's me, but it doesn't like feel like me. Like, I don't know, it's just, it's crazy. So yeah, that's been a whirlwind of the day. Add that to, in theaters all across the country, High Strung Free Dance is out, so that's so cool and so weird to think about. Like, that's crazy. Like, what? It's happening like right now, and I've kind of been wondering about like when that was trying to happen and thinking about that for so many years now that it's just incredible. Yeah, and I also have some exciting potential things in the works and multiple angles of like, I don't know, but I'm getting really hyped because there are some really cool potential opportunities, and I'm someone who will get excited, but I'm trying not to get too excited about anything, and ultimately if things are meant to work out, they will, and if not, I will find something new and exciting and kind of like move on, you know. That's kind of the idea. So hopefully everything goes in really great directions. That's what I've learned. But I am really tired. I feel like lately I am on this weird cloud. Like, the last several days have been so dreamlike. There's just been so much goodness and happiness, and it's weird because like this week really has just been like the spiral of so much happiness and so much happening, and I think like deep down I feel so right about what I'm doing that I don't even question it. Like, things are happening, you know. It's wild being able to sit in that literal theater and know that I was a part of this, and I got that feeling. Like, my tears started welling up. It was just so emotional. But the thing is I've always felt that feeling, and definitely when music gets super powerful in movies, just growing up and I'd go to the movies, I'd watch something, it's like this feeling of wanting to be a part of that. And now that I am, and that's just spiraling more and more, like, that's crazy. Okay, like, so crazy cool. So yeah, it's just like there's so much, like from the movie to the promo to like everything, like it's just been so incredible. And tomorrow night I am really excited to go to Dark Harbor, so that's gonna be really fun. And of course, like all of these like birthday celebrations with Ava have been so cool. Even the party this morning was really cool. Like there's just so much greatness in the world, and life takes a lot of surprising turns. And I've recently, you know, been wondering about something in particular, and it's weird because it's like I actively don't know, and it's causing a little bit of turmoil in this chaos, because I'm like, me at the beginning of this week, I don't recognize her, okay? Like I don't know, and it's weird to think about how like I don't know what's going to happen next week. I don't know what's going to happen a month from now. I don't know what's going to happen several months from now, let alone a year or more. Like I just, everything can change so quickly, and I think like really realizing that and really stepping into this role that I have, where I'm just constantly like, literally just spontaneity is my life. Like it's literally my life. And I just, it's weird to know that I don't know, and I guess none of us know, but like I have to, like it's almost normal that I don't know, and I have to kind of adapt to that. And I think when it comes down to making plans, it's like I'm so much more accountable for everything, but I'm making decisions when I'm feeling like half blind in the first place. So it's like a lot of leaning on your gut, which luckily I've gotten a lot better at within this past year or so. And it's still difficult, not as difficult as it was, but still difficult. So yeah, there's a lot of that. But other than all of that, I feel like I'm floating above a cloud. Like I am just amazed and inspired, and like not even attached to this world as like I normally am, you know? Like I just feel like I'm on another level. Like that brain meme, like just saying, like it's been wild. So yeah, that being said, I'm pretty tired, so I'm gonna take a shower, go to sleep, because yeah, it's that time of the night. But it has been wonderful. It has been so amazing, and I needed to freak out for a second, because like it feels like I'm literally walking in a dream, and it's like, game on, you know, it's on, it's time to really just follow my dreams and go for it. And I've been, but like really, like I'm so close to so much, and I'm accepting of if things change. Like as scary as that is, I'm like I'm okay. Like I know what I want in this life, and I know the variables to it, and ultimately I accept that, and I'm excited to see what happens. And I just feel so like spiritual awakening, you know, like it just feels so good, and I'm just really thankful and excited about it. So yeah, that's my update. I'm gonna carry on, but thanks for listening.